everyone, this is Elle and this is This Chick Budgets. Thank you so much for coming back and visiting me for another Budget by Paycheck. We are doing the very last check in April, which happens to be on I think it's the 28th. I was actually off on my calendar, but this is for the last paycheck in April, paying bills in the first week of May. So let's get started. All right, so this is our budget for the last paycheck in April that will carry over to pay bills up until the 9th of May. So our income was $3,225. And this is our mortgage pay period. So in our mortgage pay period, we do not pay any of our sinking funds or our variable expenses. Those get paid in the middle of the month and will last us all month long. So our mortgage is $2,078, which actually went down to $2,076. That is one of the updates that I wanted to give y'all. Our mortgage did go down by a couple of dollars, however, not enough to make a big dent. So I'm just going to keep it as is and let those $2 get paid on principal and help take down our balance. In my mind, every little bit helps. I pay that anyways, so I'm just going to continue paying it. Our LifeLot subscriptions also come out, as well as our Synchrony cards. One for $50, one for $146 as a minimum payment. Our solar loan, our Amazon card, as well as my car loan and our electric bill. Now, our electric bill did go down drastically. I can let you know what I paid last month. Our electric was $266. So now we're down to $135, which is awesome. With our $50 buffer, that does leave us with $3,037. I do think that I am going to get a little bit more strategic and I'm going to go with my plan B. So my plan B is going to go like this. All right, so in my plan B, what I did was I was more strategic on our Synchrony card that is due to be paid off this October. I do have a balance of $941 with basically 5 months to pay that off. So I am going to try and make as much of a ding as I can to pay that off in time. So I am going to increase by $100 and leave all the other bills the same. So I'm just being more aggressive in my Synchrony card. The reason why I did this is because I have $188 left that my original strategy was to put it on my Amazon card, seeming it has the highest percentage rate. But before we bought our cameras, I had paid my Amazon card off and I was working on my second in line credit card, which is the second highest interest. But what I think I'm going to do is I am going to take that $100 and I am going to add it to my Synchrony card to be more aggressive, seeming I do have a deadline. And I'm going to put $88 on my Amazon card instead of the original $100. So this new total is going to be $3,137. We are going to 3,225 minus 3,137 is $88. So I think I am going to just put the $88 on my Amazon card, which will bring me down to $0. So I do always come up with a plan A and a plan B. I have been sitting on this plan A all week. So I had some time to think and I really wanted to be more aggressive with our Synchrony card. As of October, if this balance is not paid in full, I get 29.99% interest. So this is my priority, as well as paying off my highest interest rate credit card. So I wanted to do these two things first before I pick up and resume on my second highest credit card. So how this happened was I originally paid off my Amazon card. We then was put in a situation where I needed to put cameras on the outside of our home. We then recharged my Amazon card, leaving us with a balance. But in that interim, I started paying off our second highest credit card. So I just don't want to lose sight of, what I was starting. I do want to keep it in the back of my mind, but I do think for this pay period, I want to put that $100 here on our Synchrony card versus our second highest credit card. So I would much rather not pay 30% and pay 19% than vice versa. So that was my mind frame behind that. So this is our budget for the last pay period of April, paying bills in the first almost 2 weeks of May. And we do have some updates. All right, so here is our updates. I typed it out in Google Sheets just to make it simple. So what I did was, this is my 6-month mark. I started this YouTube channel 6 months ago in November. So I wanted to kind of see what kind of progress I made and how much we've paid off. So what I did, and my thought process behind this, was I wasn't going to include our mortgage. Let's face it, our mortgage is still debt. However, it is on our agenda for the next 30 years. So I didn't include progress on our mortgage, and I really haven't gone above and beyond to make extra payments, as I chose to put our monies elsewhere. So I didn't include our mortgage in this list. I also did not include our tax payment, primarily because our taxes are still pending, and I just want to wait until that is all finalized and recalculated before I include it at all. Lastly, I did not include our credit cards. Those totals keep changing, so I didn't include them. I just include everything that I consider a bill. Our Synchrony credit cards are credit cards. However, once they're paid off, I'm not using them. They both come with 30% interest, and I'm not all about that 30% interest. I do have them because they are 0% interest right now. So they to me, these two bills to me, for the sake of this representation, are bills, not cards. So since this channel started, I have paid off on our lawnmower, which is a commercial lawnmower, I have paid off $1,971. Our solar loan, I paid off $1,313. Our student loans, their minimum payments, like one of these loans is $25. I think another one is $46. So these three totals are relatively small. Our pest control loan, I have paid off $937.46. My car loan, I paid off $838. Our Synchrony card is $574, and I paid our second Synchrony card, I paid off $421. So total, that is $6,541. So I have a lot of things that are on my agenda to be paid off end of year, as well as the beginning of next year, which I'm hoping to speed up in any which way, shape, or form. So some of the changes that we have is the mortgage reduction. Like I had stated earlier in the budget, it did go down by $2. I'm just going to keep our mortgage payment the same that I've been paying for the past 12 months. So it's just going to stay the same, no change there. But our cell phone and our internet did get reduced by $42. So we are saving there as well. I can put that money elsewhere. And our taxes are pending. So I won't know how much we're getting back or how much of our back balance was taken care of. That is still pending. But this, knowing that we are making progress, even though this may not be where I want to be, this is still progress. So we still have $6,500 less in balances, and I couldn't be more happy with that. So all I can do is keep pushing, keep throwing every dollar at our debt, especially our credit cards. But the more I pay off these things and these bills, the more I can throw on our credit cards, because these are almost done. So like our mower loan, as of April, when I did this chart was just a couple of days ago, our balance is $3,300. Our payments are $282. So that is going to be, gone as of next May, in a year. So if I can speed that up, that's just a win that I can put that money on our credit cards. Our solar loan, I put ongoing because that'll be there a while. That's $51,000. These student loans are going to be easy to bang out once I pay off the mower. Our pest control is $127 a month. So that is due to be paid off, right around the same time as our mower. So these combined, 3-4, you're looking at high 400s that I could be putting on credit cards debt once those two are paid off. So I'm really, really hopeful, and it's motivating. It's motivating. So I plan to do this every 6 months, just kind of see where we're at and how much progress we've made. I'm hoping in the next 6 months to make more than $6,500 worth of progress, and slowly but surely pay our debt off. So next we have our payoff tracker. All right, so I have this payoff tracker. As per our budget this pay period, I did have to make a car payment. Sorry for the noise, folks. I do have a puppy in a crate right next to me. I did make our car payment, which is going to enable me to fill in another car for payoff. And I am that much closer. So I just have 3.5 years, well, less than 3.5 years left to pay on this car, and this will be paid off. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I know our budget was really simple this pay period. I was able to pay a little bit more on some debt, including our Amazon card and our Synchrony card. We do have 2 bills that were reduced going forward, one of which I'm just going to keep the bill the same, which is our mortgage, and a reduction in our cell phone and internet bill, which would come out next check. So you'll see that next check, as well as an overview of how much we've paid off in the last 6 months. $6,500. That is awesome. So I hope everyone is having a great start to their May. Summer is almost here. The year is almost half over. So I hope y'all are making progress on your budgets as well. So until next time, bye y'all.